Fatal slopes. Famous names. The death of Natasha Richardson. She fell, stood up, laughed, and refused help. 3 hours later, she was dying. This is not a story about reckless speed, or impossible terrain, or extreme risk. This is a story about how a perfectly ordinary moment, on a gentle slope, on a clear day, can quietly become fatal. This is the death that taught the world that feeling fine means nothing. Act 1. A Safe Day on the Mountain. March 16, 2009. Mont Tremblant Ski Resort, Quebec, Canada. The mountain is calm. Visibility is good. The snow is packed and forgiving. No storms, no warnings. This is not an extreme ski environment. It's a family resort. Wide trails, gentle inclines, beginner lessons. And that matters. Because when people imagine fatal ski accidents, they imagine chaos. They imagine speed. They imagine something violent. But nothing about this day feels dangerous. Act 2. Who she was. Natasha Richardson is not reckless. She is a respected actress. Award-winning, highly trained, the daughter of legendary performers, the wife of actor Liam Neeson, a mother of 2 young children. She is not chasing adrenaline. She is taking a beginner ski lesson. No pressure, no competition, no risk-taking. She is doing exactly what thousands of people do every day. Act 3. The fall. During the lesson, she loses balance. She falls backward. Not fast, not hard. Witnesses later describe it as minor. She does not lose consciousness. She does not bleed. She does not appear injured. She gets up. She laughs. She apologizes to the instructor. This is the most dangerous moment of the entire story, because nothing seems wrong. Act 4. The refusal. Ski patrol arrives. This is routine. They ask if she wants to be checked. She says no. She feels fine. She is alert, speaking clearly, standing on her own. This decision will later be dissected by doctors, lawyers, and the media. But at the moment, it feels reasonable. How many people refuse medical help after a small fall? Most of us do. And that's why this story is terrifying. Act 5. The lucid interval. There is a medical phenomenon few people know about. It's called a lucid interval. After a head injury, the brain begins to bleed internally. Pressure builds slowly. The person appears normal, sometimes for hours. They talk, they joke, they insist they're fine. Meanwhile, the clock is running. Natasha returns to her room. She complains of a headache. That's it. No screaming pain, no dramatic collapse. Just a headache. Act 6. The turn. The headache worsens. Confusion sets in. Suddenly, the situation changes. Emergency services are called. She is rushed to a local hospital. Doctors quickly realize the severity. A traumatic brain injury. An epidural hematoma. The bleeding has been silent, but relentless. She is transferred to a trauma center in Montreal. But now, time is no longer on her side. Act 7. Irreversible. Despite emergency surgery, the damage is catastrophic. The pressure inside her skull has caused irreversible injury. Brain death is declared. She is just 45 years old. What makes this unbearable is not what happened, but how ordinary it was. No extreme sport, no obvious danger, no warning signs anyone recognized in time. Act 8. Aftermath. The world reacts with disbelief. How could a small fall on a beginner slope kill someone? The answer is brutal. The brain does not care how small the accident looked. Her death sparks global discussion. Helmet use on all slopes, mandatory medical checks after head impacts, public education about delayed symptoms. But education comes after tragedy. Always. Final act. The illusion of safety. Skiing feels safe because it often is, until it isn't. The mountain doesn't need speed. It doesn't need violence. It doesn't need intention. Sometimes it only needs time. Natasha Richardson didn't die because she skied dangerously. She died because danger didn't announce itself. Closing. The most horrifying accidents are not the ones that look deadly. They are the ones that look harmless.